Hi, this video is for Movie and Stitch. I'm recording it on Tuesday, March March 23rd, in 2021. This is my e-movie, and I had the hardest time to deciding because somebody did recommend E.T. because I've been watching kids movies, and E.T. was the very first movie I went to see after I had my oldest daughter. So it has a special place in my heart, but I have seen it recently. I watched it here a while back. So when it was time to watch, about time to watch, I was looking again. And I had to look outside of the kids to find something. And Enemy Mine is on Hulu. And that's a movie I watched. It was released in 1985. And I believe it was in the 90s when I saw it. I had cable. And I saw it on one of the cable. And I love that movie. So I decided I needed to see it again. It was released December 20th, 1985. And it was a box office flop. I couldn't believe that when I read that. It was a good movie. I like this movie. It's one of my favorites. It stars Dennis Quaid, Louis Gossett Jr. Those are the two main characters. And there's also Byron James, Richard Marcus, Carolyn McCormick, Bumper Robinson, and Jim Mapp. Plus some more. But those are the ones that are listed right here. I'm looking on I Googled it. Now the review, excuse me, on IMDb is: during a long space war, the lives of two wounded enemies become dependent on their ability to forgive and trust. And that really is the crux of the movie. And then it gets more, but I'm not going to say it, but it is a struggle for these two enemies to cooperate to survive. I got tickle in my throat. Hold on. Sorry about that. That's Diet Pepsi. But that's why I love it so much, because it shows that no matter how different you are, even enemies, given time, getting to know each other, they had language barriers they had to pass. They ended up teaching each other their languages, and they ended up becoming really close and caring for each other even. And there's some humorous parts when they're first fighting. But I love that movie. It's just heartwarming to me to see that thing, because I was raised, you judge people by the content of their character, not by the way they look. Because I've met some people that are downright scary looking, that are some of the best people. You never know. You never know. Give people a chance. Get to know somebody before you decide how you feel about them. Well, anyway, I worked on this blanket. I did these 2 rows about 3 times, because the ends of this thing don't end the way a ripple blanket should. I don't remember where I got this pattern, but I don't like it. I will probably make more granny ripples at a later date, but I won't be following this pattern. It should have ended right here, like that. That would have been perfect. That's how a ripple pattern's supposed to go. Could have been that, because when I'm watching the movie, I'm getting into muscle memory. And ripples are one of the first things I ever made. And granny squares I've been doing them for years and years and years, so my muscles know what to do, and my mind's on the movie. So I did these two movies. These two I had to rip them out about 3 times, put them back in, and then I watched another movie because that wasn't enough. I wanted more on this blanket, so I managed to make 4 more rows watching a different movie. I'm not going to talk about it because it was going away on Hulu. In fact, today, no, Monday, was the last day. Is this Monday? It might be. Well, anyway, no, this is Tuesday. That. Now, for my F movie, I have a couple of good choices. I may even watch them all because I want this blanket done. So I may watch more than one F movie. My plan for the series is to watch Fernando. It's an animated movie, and it's got a bull in it. The bull's named Fernando. So that's what I want to watch. And then there's also 2 Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them movies. So I'm thinking, yep, Fantastic does start with an F. It's not a V, it's a F. So they fit. So that's what I'll probably do. I want to get this off my hook, and I want to start, I've got a half pie shawl that I've put on hold so I can work on all this other stuff I'm working on. And the Gigi blanket's been taking most of my time. That's why I don't really have anything but my Gigi blanket, and I'm not going to show that here. And I'm going to have to put that on pause to work on that baby blanket. Yeah. Well, I had a really good time watching this movie, and I do recommend it. It's a little on the science fiction, futuristic. Of course, it was made way back then, so the graphics are crap. It's pitiful, but still, the premise of the movie, and I'm wondering if this was at the beginning of Dennis Quaid's career, because some of the acting he does is not great, but it's not every scene. It's only a few scenes that I have trouble with. But Louis Gossett Jr., oh, he does a bang-up job in this movie. He's a good actor, and I think he's been a good actor for almost the whole time he's been acting. I enjoy his movies. But give it a try. It's called Enemy Mine. It's on Hulu right now. You guys take care, and we'll see you next time.